Over the next 50 years, I think it's cool to think about the idea of a youth revival. There's a generation right now that is just marked by the power of God, and there's just a sweetness to it. And so I think over the next 50 years, seeing a generation of kids who are kind of tired of the fake and really excited for the real that's following Jesus. We're starting to see that right now in our youth group, where we've got kids who are just so passionate for the real things of God. They're passionate to see God move in their families. They're passionate to see God move in their schools.
I want to see people in youth group do stuff more outside of youth group, with Bible studies and stuff, and just become leaders outside and help people.
But I just hope that there's more people from all different backgrounds and that we have campuses all over the world.
Maybe do some outreach into schools, actually sending people from Lifegate into schools, or even a campus at Nashville, Tennessee, or somewhere in Arizona. Just a thought.
Something that I've seen in Lifegate that has been amazing to see, especially with our Gen Z, is an increased hunger for God and a decreased desire for the things of this world. And I would love to see in 50 years that grow.
I see Lifegate still wholeheartedly following after Jesus as we have been.
In 50 years, I hope Lifegate Kids and Lifegate Youth is growing and thriving even more so than today.
I would love to see Lifegate Christian Schools completely outgrow the West Dodge campus and have their own building.
Something that we always say at Young Adults is that we hope that the young adults encounter him, walk with him, and work with him. And I think what we want to see is just people who follow Jesus.
I would love to see just young adults not worried about the things of this world, but worried about the things of God. And just to see the presence of God in this place like we haven't before. And I feel like right now we're on the cusp of it. And in 50 years, I just can't wait to look back and be like, I remember when it first started.
I want to see Lifegate Worship become a household name that reaches people all over the world and can usher in the presence of the Holy Spirit into people's households.
I would love to see Lifegate send global journeys to unreached people groups all around the world and share the love of Jesus.
I have heard the stories of when I was younger, when services would just go so long because the Spirit would take over and worship would be an hour long and people would just be praying and people would get filled with the Spirit and healed. And I'm excited for that to come back because I can sense it happening and just the freedom of the Lord coming back into this place. So I'm really excited for that.
Yeah, I think honestly, if this youth right now is a reflection of our church in 50 years, I cannot wait to see what God's going to do at Lifegate 50 years from now.